This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise chit-chats with us about staying busy at home this week. Invisible Fence Delmarva's Justin Ward stops by the studio to talk about making your yard ready for your pets this spring. Pastor Bob Weed from Eagle's Nest is here with an inspirational word for this Holy Week. And Shelby Pryor talks with us about a new business venture, Southern Dawg Screen Printing. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is April 11th. That's unbelievable that we're already this deep into April. So how in the world is everybody holding up? So good morning. You're listening and watching to watching. Whew. You're listening and watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva, and we do it live right here each and every Saturday morning, and you're invited to hang out with us for like 2 hours if you want to. We're going to do this show live. We're on TV. We're going to be on the radio in a couple minutes. We're on Facebook Live. We're just a little bit of everywhere, and we thank you very much for watching the show. We're going to be giving away some Eagle Wings Chesapeake brand gourmet sauce this morning. Okay, so we're going to be giving away some of that absolutely free. I think there's just a $25 handling fee. No, I don't know what the details are, but we're going to be giving it some of that away here this morning. So my first guest, I think, is probably primed and ready. Primed, and it's Colin Walls. And Colin, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing okay. Weird times, but I'm doing okay.
Yeah, weird times it is, but
Yep.
Everybody's in the same situation, so I guess we're all
That's
going
right.
through the weird times together, right?
We're just a world of weirdos. So anyway,
Speak for yourself, Jim.
What was that?
Speak for yourself.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so we are live on TV Delmarva, Jim. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you actually have a TV show going on right now.
And I like it. I've been getting phone calls through the week.
That's right.
People have been watching the reruns.
Right, and so you're when you watch the reruns, they're going to now have a previously recorded sign on it, so people know that not to call and all the free stuff you're giving away.
Right, but that's okay. It was all good hearing from them. In other words, and I asked them where they were from. They were from Seaford, and some of them had just stumbled across the show, and then I thought, boy, anybody that buys advertising, they just got another ad for free.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So we do play this show throughout the week on at different times on TV Delmarva. So how can you get TV Delmarva, you might be asking?
I'm asking.
Yeah. So one of the best ways is over the air, Channel 14. So if you have an antenna, you want to point that thing towards Seaford and then rescan your TV. You're looking for Channel 14. We should come up there and just tune in. And there's lots of good live local shows. And then those shows get played again throughout the week at different times. So, lots of good local content here at TV Delmarva. Another way you can watch us is on your Roku stick. If you're out of our signal range, you can go to your Roku, search for TV Delmarva. Also search for TV Delmarva on your Amazon Fire Stick. Or if none of that works, pick up your phone, go to your computer, go to tvdelmarva.com, click on the Watch Live tab, and we'll be right there. We'll pop right up.
Facebook too, correct?
And yeah, so when the shows are live, we're on Facebook as well. And you can go back and watch them there too.
But I want everybody to go to the Facebook page and just like TV Delmarva on Facebook. That way, if you've got something new you want to tell everybody or something interesting, it pops up there, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah. And we're also, we work with Delmarva WX, Delmarva Weather.
Yes.
And so they, like this past week, we had some breaking weather news. So we actually interrupted our programming to go to the live breaking news, and we were talking about the weather. So anytime there's severe weather, we will be doing that on TV Delmarva.
All right. And if anybody wants to have their own show or buy some advertising or get involved in any way, shape, or form, this is developing. This is like breaking news. TV Delmarva is brand new and looking for ideas, content, and especially advertisers.
Absolutely. So get up with me, Colin at tvdelmarva.com. Send me an email, Colin, 1LCOLIN, at tvdelmarva.com. And also, you could just give me a call on my cell phone, 302-242-8015. You could even text me at that if you want.
242-8015. All right. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. So anyway, that was Colin Walls, and we are talking about TV Delmarva. It's a brand new thing. It's really cool.
Weller's Utility
and
Trailers.
I hear the radio station is coming on, so we're going to be live on the radio, TV, Facebook, everywhere. It's unbelievable, Denise. In other words, your Roku device and your Amazon Fire Stick, and I think we're on the radio. So Kate is back at the studio. Thank you, Kate, for taking care of everything, and good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. We've made it through another week, everybody. We're stronger and smarter than we're being led to believe. So I'm just letting you know that it's a nice day. It's going to be a beautiful day out. And I think Easter's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It's right on my calendar. And yesterday was Good Friday, and a lot of good things are happening. So just get excited, be encouraged. And today is here. And we're going to have a really good day, and you got to believe it to achieve it is kind of how I feel about things. So you're listening to a weekly show. You say, I've never heard of this show before. That's okay. Sit back, buckle your seatbelt, relax, and you're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to be giving away some sauce, some Eagle Wings sauce. It's called the Chesapeake brand gourmet sauce, made here locally, Eagle Wings. So we're going to be giving some of that away in a little while. We'll tell you how you can get yourself a bottle of that. And my wife, Denise, is going to join me in a couple minutes. And we've got some different guests going to be on. We got, actually, can we play the collage? Are you guys ready for that? I'm not sure, but I forgot all about it. But we have a collage that tells you who's going to be on, and we have even more people going to be on. And we're going to have a good time here. So if the collage is ready, I'm ready. If not, give me a wink or something. Wink, wink. Is it ready? I don't know. Well, anyway, listen to me. There it is. Here we go. Listen up.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise chit-chats with us about staying busy at home this week. Invisible Fence Delmarva's Justin Ward stops by the studio to talk about making your yard ready for your pets this spring. Pastor Bob Weed from Eagle's Nest is here with an inspirational word for this Holy Week. And Shelby Pryor talks with us about a new business venture, Southern Dawg Screen Printing. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. So that's part of what's going to happen today. Plus, we're going to be giving away some things. So stay tuned, relax. Weller Does Delmarva is live and in the house. So I want to just brag on my insurance agent real quick, if I could. Everybody, I presume, has insurance, car insurance and health insurance and disability or life insurance or homeowners or renters insurance, or you got a boat or a kayak or whatever and you got it insured. This is a sponsor segment, and this is L&W Insurance Agency, who I am very pleased to do business with. I have a lot of things and a lot going on, so I purchase quite a bit of insurance, and I like the fact that when I need it, there's a problem or a claim, I don't even have to get involved. I call L&W, and they take care of it from there. They communicate with the insurance company on my behalf, and I don't have to talk to anybody that's going to get my blood pressure up. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need, insurance, it could be just, residential type things, personal insurance, or if you own a business and you want liability insurance or media coverage, or you got a billboard and you want that thing insured, or whatever you may need insurance. Recently on the tax ditch, I mentioned that we all had to be bonded, and they took care of that. So there's just a lot of things that L&W has to offer. They are a locally owned and operated insurance agency, been around now over 80 years serving our community. So if you want to talk insurance, you want a second opinion, you want a first opinion, you want to compare what you got to what they have to offer, give them a call. The phone number is 856-7828. That's 856-7828. It works best if you dial it right in that order. It's lwinsurance.com on the web, and they are very, 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 very active on the Facebook. So check them out there, LNW Insurance. Okay, so good morning to you and everybody. And Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open at 8 o'clock this morning. So if you need any of what we got, we're going to be opened up at 8 o'clock. But right now, we're going to talk to Denise. This is Denise Weller, my young bride and my better half. And I just want to say she's on every Saturday morning. People really like listening to her. And I guess I need to like listening to her too. So I appreciate that. I didn't mean just now. I'm at home. I'm supposed to listen. So anyway, good morning, Denise. The timer is officially started.
Oh, no.
It's all you.
I noticed we matched today. And
We
it
matched
was not
today.
intentional.
It wasn't intentional.
No.
So anyway.
We're a couple.
We're a couple. Couple of somethings, huh?
We sure are.
All right. We've been doing real good being cooped up together, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so.
And I've been a little more active than maybe you have. You don't leave the farm as much as I do.
Right, but I am still very active.
Very active.
Very
Walking and babysitting and...
Fixing things and
yeah, you've been busy
working.
with them grandkids this week.
I know. They're a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun.
Grandkids will wear you out, but keep you young, too.
Right. Yep. They cause you to sleep well. Would that be true?
That's so true.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about tomorrow? Church services?
Well, Easter is my very favorite time
It
of
is.
year.
And why? Why would it matter
I
to you?
love Easter. I love Easter because it has so much meaning. I mean, it's
Okay.
all about Jesus. It's all about him coming to die for us. It's his gift to us, what he did, and I'm just so grateful. You know, I'm not going to tell my sins, but I mean, I've got many, and I've got some good ones on my list, you know?
Okay.
And
Nothing you're proud of.
no, I guess
We're not
no.
bragging about your
I
sins.
did it, yay!
Okay, but we're all sinners.
Right, we
We're
are
all sinners. And
right?
Jesus has paid the ultimate price.
He paid the ultimate price
For our
us,
sins.
and I'm just grateful. And so I make the most of Easter. I mean, I go start from Palm Sunday, and I just, read the Bible, what went on that day, and then the next day, and I make things, little crafts. I don't call them crafts because I think they're pretty nice things that I make, but all geared around Easter, and every year I add something to our house, and it's just...
Well, you're not too into the Easter baskets or presents.
No, I mean,
you're
we
talking about,
still do that for our grandkids.
right, but you're talking more about what it means to you in your heart.
It is such
your
a
salvation.
meaningful
Right.
holiday. I mean,
And,
the Jews, they love their holidays, and
Correct.
there's a reason why you have those holidays, and it's to remember. I mean, I even on Thursday, Thursday would be the day of the like the Last Supper that he had, the Lord's Supper with it. And I take my own communion now. And
Really?
never dreamed I could do that in my life. You always think you have to do it at church with your pastor and everything. And I made this beautiful little box, and I have a little communion cup in there, and just a bunch of things that pertain to Easter. And I have communion. So
Wow.
it's me and the Lord, and I do it.
And that's how it should be, a personal
It is.
relationship with Jesus.
That's it.
Everybody can have it and should have it.
That's it, and it's all about remembering. So,
Because we're living in a time right now where we can't physically go to church.
that's right.
And I remember, do you remember a long time ago seeing that T-shirt where it had a picture of a bunch of people leaving the church?
Yeah.
And it said, the church has left the building.
I know, that was a great saying.
It was,
we
because-
are really the church.
Correct. In other words, so many people think the church should do this or the church should do that, when really the church is us living. We're somebody's church. What's that other saying? We're somebody's Bible. People are reading our lives every day.
Yeah, let's
They're
hope they're
watching
reading
us
it correctly,
Right.
Right.
In other words, and everything's about our witness, and your witness is important. So,
That's right.
well, I'm glad Easter does mean so much. I mean, it should mean that much to all of us.
Right.
It's a very symbolic time. It's a real time. It's not a made-up holiday or anything like that. I mean, it is something that, has meaning and significance.
That's right.
All right. So what else do you got going on?
Well, so I would like to list all the things that are going on
Tomorrow.
Easter. Tomorrow, yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm going to start with today.
All right. What's going on today?
Okay, well, on TBN,
TBN. Are you sure that's today?
yes, it's
Okay.
today at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
They will be showing the Sight and Sound production of Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, usually you go up to Lancaster and see their productions in their beautiful
And I
building and
guess they're
everything, and it's
closed.
live. They're closed, so they are now putting it on TBN.
Okay.
So that's at 1 o'clock. But now, Jenny told me this, that if you go to the TBN app, if you download their app,
Right.
okay,
On your Roku
you can
TV.
watch it anytime this weekend.
Okay. Probably after 1 o'clock.
I
1
don't
o'clock's
know.
probably when
no,
they
because
post
she
it.
watched it last night.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you get the TBN, what'd you call it? The app.
The app.
Okay. You can then watch it anytime you want.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Or
that's
if
good.
you go to their JesusEvent.com, and then go to watch on TV. They have other ways you can watch it.
Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
about all I can help you with that one.
All right.
All right, and then Easter services to. Oh my goodness.
I just wanted you to be aware 5 minutes is up.
Okay.
Okay, but keep going.
Easter services tomorrow. We're going to start with a sunrise service.
Okay.
The radio station 88.7 The Bridge will be hosting a sunrise service.
You know that station started in this building.
I know.
Okay.
There's so much history here.
There is. So 88.7 The Bridge. Did you say 6:30 tomorrow morning?
Yes, 6:30.
Okay.
It's going to come across their radio.
Okay.
They also have an app,
All
or
right.
you can listen to it on your radio. So you can sit in your car. You can go anywhere. You can go to the beach. Well, you
We
can't
should go
to the
somewhere and watch the sunrise.
beach. Right, that's what I'm saying. Get in your car, or you can watch it in your home or whatever, and
Okay.
just be part of their service.
All right.
So that's interesting.
So that's 6:30 tomorrow morning.
Yes. And then the Marvel Museum in Georgetown, they're having a car service.
Right. They had their first one last Sunday.
Yeah, and it was very successful.
Very successful.
So the music starts at 8:30, and then the service starts at 9.
Pastor Harold Carmine is this Sunday's.
I do
pastor.
not know him.
Yep. He, I think he did some surveying for me sometime
Okay.
in my life.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so he is the pastor for tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. What's next?
And then at 10 o'clock, United Church DE,
Okay, at 10 o'clock.
yes, we'll be streaming it.
Okay.
And so you can look them up on Facebook, United Church Delaware, DE, I
Okay,
guess is what
right.
it is. Or you can go to www.unitedchurchde.com, and they will be streaming their services at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock.
Okay.
How about that?
Right.
Yeah. And then Lighthouse Christian Church is having an 11 o'clock service.
You know something else they're having? Do you have it on your list?
No, I do not have it on my list.
I can't remember if it was tonight or tomorrow night.
I don't know.
I think it's tomorrow night. You can drive through the parking lot,
Right,
and there's going to be an Easter bunny or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, that's
Yeah.
a separate thing.
right. But their church is at 11 a.m. and they're streaming, and you go to www.lighthouse.org.
Since we're pressed for time, quit saying www.
Okay. I'm sure if you have your own church, your home church,
Right.
you know what the time is that your church is having.
But even if you have your own church, you can do two things.
Right.
In other words, you could do two or three.
Yeah.
So,
And then Eagle's Nest, Pastor Bob is coming today, so I'm going to
Yes.
let him talk about
well, and
his-
Kevin Short's coming to talk about his church too.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
See, we're
So-
talking about church today.
Yes, we are, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
the only other thing,
Yes.
and I would like to take this liberty,
Okay.
since this is my segment, okay?
okay. Well, the
And-
first 5 minutes was your segment.
Okay, and
Okay.
I literally want to talk to the person that wants what I have.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm giving you an invitation to receive Jesus Christ into your heart. And so if you've never done that and you want to be a part of his family, you want to have a secure place in heaven and meeting face to face, then I ask you now to believe in your heart, with all your heart, that he came and died and saved you from your sins. We all have them, and you need a Savior. You can't get to heaven through your good works, being a good person, being nice, whatever like that. You have to do it his way, and his way is to receive him as your personal Savior. And so you have to admit that you're a sinner, and you can do that now in the privacy of your home, and you thank him that he came and died for your sins, and ask him to come into your heart and just change you from top to bottom. Doesn't mean right away you're giving up all your favorite things or whatever, but he wants to be part of your life, and he wants to guide you through life, and he wants to help you through life, and he wants to make your life better, and he wants to use you to build the kingdom, and it could start today. So I just want to thank you for that time and allowing me to come into your home and give you the message of Jesus Christ.
Very good.
Yeah,
You know, this life is short.
it is short.
It's the next one that lasts forever.
And forever could be a long time if you end up in the wrong spot.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because all of us are going to either dwell in heaven
Yes.
or hell. There's no in between.
That's right.
There's no maybe. There's no I hope so. It's factual. And what you're saying is a person can have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ right now, today.
Right now.
And it doesn't mean their life will be perfect or never, get rained on or have sickness or woes, but it does mean that you have the hope of eternity beyond the grave.
And he helps us get through those
Absolutely.
turbulent
He gives
times.
us the strength. He gives us the strength and the wisdom and the hope.
Right.
Because without hope, we have nothing.
Right.
All right. Well, very good. That was very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had your first 5 minutes. You went 5 minutes into overtime.
I did go into overtime.
And I think that your time is up, young lady.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks a lot. And thanks for your witness. You're doing a good job. Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. So that's that. Denise Weller, if you have never accepted Jesus, it is not hard to do. You just need to believe that you aren't Jesus and believe that without him, you cannot achieve eternal life in heaven. There's a lot to it, but it's not that complicated. Now, I'm going to switch gears for just a minute, and thank you very much, Denise, for being on. And I want to thank all the different people that are watching. We get many comments. We get all kinds of information. Some people love the show. Some people really love the show. And some people wish something else was on. But we do our best to entertain you and be here for you. We do have a lot of different things. But I want to take just a minute, if we've got time. It's 7:21, and I want to just open up the phone line. So if you guys back in the back, it's a brown box. It's got Amazon written on the front of it. Open that up and get the phone line out and hook it up. The phone number is 422-7336. 422-7336. And I just want to extend an opportunity, if there's anybody out there that would like to share what Easter means to them right now, please call me, 422-7336. If you would like to take a moment live on TV, on the radio, on Facebook, and just share what Facebook means, not Facebook, oh my gosh, what Easter, that was terrible. Would you like to share what Easter means to you? 422-7336. I got a couple minutes here. If somebody would like to call and share something in reference to Easter with me or our audience, okay? All right. You broke my concentration. Okay. She did do that. All right. So anyway, but real quick, Kevin Short is going to be joining us at 7:30. I'm going to try to get Kevin to sing us a song, an Easter song. I think it would be wonderful. Kevin's quite an accomplished singer, and we're going to see if we can't get him to sing something. But anyway, he'll be talking to us just about a few things going on in the world and stuff like that, and why he got up so early to come join us. Another thing is No Nonsense Office Machines, which is a sponsor of the show. They are closed on Saturdays, but through the week they're open and they're practicing all the safe, practices and so on. But I had somebody just yesterday tell me how his sister's computer broke. They got up with no nonsense. They got it in there. They got it fixed. It was very affordable, and they're tickled to death. And now they're getting ready to buy a computer off of No Nonsense. So anyway, if you need any type of electronics or office equipment, copiers, fax machines, gaming systems, that's an essential piece of office equipment, gaming systems. But anyway, computers, tablets, laptops, a mouse, a keyboard, a monitor, whatever you need. He has new, he has used, he has refurbished, and he'll take good care of you. It is called No Nonsense Office Machines. He's in Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle. They're on Route 9. His name is Rick Fowler, owner-operator. I deal with him all the time. I got people every week say, heard about him on your show, gave him a call. He was very responsive, took good care of me, and I'm really happy, Jim, that I heard about him. So anyway, if you want to give him a call, the phone number is 302-856-7381. 856-7381. NoNonsenseOffice.com on the web. Like him on Facebook and just check him out. I don't know his exact hours, and they may be altered by this coronavirus type thing. But anyway, I do know that he will come out to your vehicle and get your stuff. You don't even have to come in the building. And he's very flexible as far as appointments, and he's just a good guy. So it's No Nonsense Office Machines. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. You got a Weller's discount card. You'll save $25 when you have a piece of electronics serviced. So that's a $25 savings. All right, now, I did say Kevin Short's going to be joining me right a little bit after the 7:30 break. And I want to say, Helen Wilson, if you are listening, this is Sam Wilson's better half. I'll hold it up. She sent me this beautiful Easter card, and it was just so nice. It's kind of a nice thing when you get something in the mail and somebody's wrote you a hand note in there for me and Denise. And Helen Wilson and Sam Wilson, thank you very much for that card. Now, I got this hot sauce. I don't know if I'd call it hot sauce. I'm going to open up the phone line. If you want a bottle of this, it's called the Original Eagle Wings Chesapeake Brand Gourmet Sauce. A lot of people know Rick Ewing. He owns this business. It's called Delaware Sauce Company. So you can learn about him at delawaresaucecompany.com. But if you want a bottle of this sauce, the original, right here for free, you need to call me right now. Now, today happens to be April 11th. 2020, so this offer is only good during this particular program. If you happen to see a rerun, it's not good during the reruns, okay? But anyway, Eagle Wing sauce, if you want a bottle of it, you never had a bottle before in your life, call me right now. It will be absolutely free. You can pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville. And no purchase necessary. You can browse around the store and maybe buy something from me, but you can come in and just get the sauce and go. So anyway, if you want to get sauced up and you want some of this sauce, you need to call me right now. 422. Oh, we have a phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
And who am I talking to?
Just guess. It's Connie. I hear you're advertising this sauce.
Oh, Connie, you just missed it. We were giving it away.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is it pretty good?
Oh, it's real good. It's real good. And this bottle's only half used. So anyway, no, it's brand new. Okay, brand new bottle. All right. Now, do you cook?
Good.
Do you cook anything that would need sauce?
I do a lot, yeah, with barbecue sauce and stuff.
Really? Now, this is made right in Seaford, Delaware.
Well, see, that's what intrigued me.
Yep, it's locally made. And listen to this. In 2016, he won an award. It says our original sauce won 3rd place in the World Lafayette, Louisiana 2016 contest. 3rd place in the world. So anyway, you can have a bottle for free. Is that okay?
That'll be fine. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep. Now, what we need you to do is when you're cooking with it, we need you to snap a picture, maybe with the bottle in the picture and the food.
Oh, okay.
And tag me in it. Will you do that?
I will do that.
Do some kind of a post. All right. So I'm going to ask you another question.
Shall I just send it to you? Text? I'm not a computer whiz or nothing.
Oh, well, then that's okay. Don't worry about it. I was going to have you tag us on Facebook, but you're not on Facebook, are you?
I am, but not a lot.
All right. Well, then don't worry about it.
I'll do the best I can, Jim.
All right. Well, I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Are you watching on TV?
No, I'm on my phone.
On your phone. Okay. And do we look okay today?
Well, I don't see.
Okay. You're listening on your phone.
Yeah, well, no, I'm listening on the radio. I'm sorry. I'm listening on the radio. I'm talking to you on the phone.
Okay. I got you now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening on the radio right now.
And have you ever...
I have really enjoyed it. And Denise's testimony, that meant a lot.
Well, good.
And I heard a lot of people, I just wish people would listen.
Well, good.
And do what she said.
And respond. Correct. Right. Listen and respond. All right. Okay. Well, then I'm going to thank you for listening on the radio and for calling in. And we will set a bottle of this aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville.
All right. Thank you, Jim. And
Thank you.
You all have a wonderful, blessed Easter.
You too. All right. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to give more stuff away in a little while. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. All right, so Connie was our first winner of the day. We are going to chit-chat with Colin Walls, and I think we're going to talk about TV Delmarva, if I'm not mistaken. Colin, are you ready, or do you need a minute?
No, I'm here. Great idea.
What was that?
Delmarva. Talk about TV Delmarva.
All right, well, you go first.
Well, first thing, I just want to say, hey, Walls Service Center is open. We're deemed an essential business by the governor, so we are allowed to be open, and we are open. So Monday through Friday, we were actually closed Friday for Good Friday. It's the first year we've ever closed for Good Friday, and it's because of the coronavirus that gave us the opportunity. And we said, you know what? We're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And so anyway, we will be open Monday morning at 7:30. So stop by, give us a call, email us, text us, however you need to get a hold of Wall Service Center. 7:30.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. Now, TV Delmarva. So you're watching TV Delmarva right now, and this is Jim's show. So I'm taking over during Jim's show here. This is my little spot that I get, and so if you'll notice, this show gets replayed during the week several times.
Yes,
and we have lots of local shows that actually get replayed during the week. So right after your show coming up is live. Also, it's In the Huddle with Coach Muddle, and it's sports talk. So he has several people come in. He's got a guy named Mark Mancini. He's from XM Radio that comes on quite a bit and gives his analysis of what's going on in the sports world and what's not going on, I guess, right now because lots of things are canceled. He also has a guy named Nevada Nick. Now, Nevada Nick is a sports betting guy, so he gives you his picks of what he thinks the best sports bets are. Whatever they are right now, I'm not sure if there's even anything to bet on, but that's that. He also has local Billy Colick comes on. He's a local coach here in the Cape area, and so they just talk about things that are going on in sports. After that, we have Michael Sprouse's Coastal A&E, and they talk about arts and entertainment stuff. I think today he's going to have some musicians on. And I'm sure some other great things. And then after that, we have Three Bros Sports, and that's three young guys that have put this show together. They're on at 1 o'clock, and they talk a little bit about sports as well. So is that my timer, Jim?
Yeah, you're okay, though.
Okay.
I'll give you 5 more seconds.
5 more minutes. That's fine. All right. All right. Well, that's about it. So, TV Delmarva is available on Channel 14 over the air. Point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your television, and 14 should pop up, and turn us on and watch us. We've got lots of old shows we're playing too. Have you noticed that, Jim? Have you seen some of the old shows?
Some of them almost look like they're black and white.
Some of them are black and white. Yes.
Okay. So
and if you have a black and white TV, they're all black and white.
Okay.
So anyway, that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
TV Delmarva, I'm glad to be part of it. It's Colin's thing, but I'm glad that my show is on it. And I got to tell everybody, I'm always looking for advertisers to be on Weller Does Delmarva. And I just want to remind my advertisers that you get more than one ad with me. You get more than one ad because we were giving away things last Saturday, and I had phone calls through the week. And I said, what are you calling about? It took me a minute to realize they were watching my show being rerun on TV Delmarva.
More than one ad and in more than one way.
Yes.
You've got Facebook too and YouTube and all the other different platforms you're on. All the different Facebook pages. So
everybody wins.
Lots of opportunities to see the ads that are in your show.
Yep, I agree. And I just thought it was neat, how people were calling to win the free Vanderwins gift cards.
Right.
Days after the show was over, and it just took me a while to realize what was going on. But I got it figured out, folks, is what I'm trying to say to you. All right, so anyway, good morning. Let's give away a bottle of hot sauce real quick. I don't even know if it's called hot sauce. Let's just call it the original sauce from Eagle Wings. If you want to call me right now, 422-7336. I'll give you a bottle absolutely free. 422-7336. If you would like a bottle of this sauce, call me right now. Eagle Wing sauce for free right here, right now. If you want a bottle, call me. 422-7336. Okay? If you snooze, you're going to lose. 422-7336 if you want to call right this minute. 422-7336. In fact, it works best if you dial it in that order. It's 422-7336. Hey, I don't want everybody to forget this. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today at 8 o'clock. We have a short staff. Caller, are you there? I have a call.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, who is this?
This is Evelyn.
How are you spelling Evelyn?
Evelyn.
And how is Evelyn?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
All right. Are you going stir crazy being in the house with the cats?
I'm going food crazy. I can't stay away from the food.
Oh my gosh. So what kind of food are you eating?
All kind of bad stuff.
Like chocolate chip cookies?
No, don't have any of them. I have to have my ice cream.
Okay. I've gotten hooked on chocolate-covered pretzels.
Oh, well, they'd be good too.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, I freeze them. And then I drink water with them, so it makes me feel like it's not as fattening by drinking water.
Commercial presentation.
Well, I have trouble getting the amount of water I'm supposed to drink, so that would be a good thing.
Yes.
Delaware 105.
All right, well, I'm going to put your name on the list, Evelyn, and tell you Happy Easter, okay?
Okay, so I need to call the store.
Well, we're going to be there Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And are you watching on TV, or how are you seeing or hearing the show?
I'm watching it on my iPad.
On your iPad, on Facebook?
If you watch.
Is it on Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah.
All right. Okay. You may not realize this, that on Facebook, I look thinner than I do on the radio.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
But on TV, it added 10 pounds to me.
You have a great Easter.
All right. I'll see you, okay?
Each other on Easter.
All right. Well, we'll get together someday, all right?
We will.
All right. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody, you're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. This is a real show. It's not rehearsed. This is not overly polished. Like if you are listening for the first time and you think this is a polished show, it's not, okay? We are not paid actors or professionals. We're just normal people doing our thing. I am going to be getting a phone call from Justin Ward, if we could be on the lookout for that. That will be a paid sponsor segment, all right? But anyway, Kevin Short has arrived. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm well.
Good.
How are you?
And, he's on the phone already. Wow, I'm glad you got to stop by, Kevin. That was nice hearing from you.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right. Justin, are you there? Is this a sponsor segment, Justin Ward, or do I have another phone call?
Yes, another phone call.
And who am I talking to?
Hi, Jim. It's Audrey Martin. How are you?
Good. Is this Audrey?
Yes, it is.
Is this your first time calling in?
It is my first time calling in.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. My husband's out turkey hunting this morning.
Is he really?
Yes, and with our sons, and I just wanted to call in this morning and just make a comment. We love your show.
Thank you.
But I'm commenting about the Easter weekend, and I just wanted to say that my heart is really always so tender during this time because I have 3 sons, and, what Christ did on the cross for us, I can't imagine what his mother went through, Mary, with, my sons, having to give one of my sons
right.
sacrifice on the cross of Calvary. And so I just wanted to share that this morning, and just to say that, we've all accepted Christ as Savior, and we know the Lord. And if anyone's out there that doesn't know the Lord, I just pray that this weekend, this time would be a time that they would call on Him. He's just been so wonderful in our lives, and in the lives of our family, our children, and our grandchildren. So I just wanted to share that this morning. I know you said a little bit ago about if someone wanted to call and say something about what Easter means. It just means the world to me, especially in that frame from the heart of a mother. So,
well, that's a different way of looking at it. In other words, what would it be like for your son to be crucified and hung on a cross for a bunch of sinners?
That's right. That's right. Oh, I couldn't bear it. Oh,
yeah.
So,
well,
anyway,
how are you enduring all that's going on?
Doing great. I know when this first came out, I was in Maryland. I was over there for a day, so I had to quarantine for 14 days. But and I was just out the other day shopping, and I just felt like a new woman. I mean,
wow.
But we're, and of course, the line of business that my husband's in, we, have to be open and so forth. So, but it's been a wonderful time. It's been a blessed time to just spend together and just rejoice and thanking the Lord for keeping our family safe and for all the responders out there. Oh, all the first responders. We just, I'm on Facebook with you, watching on Facebook, and just seeing things that come across that the country, that people have come together, and so supportive of everyone that are on those front lines. We just, we feel like we have no reason to complain about anything at this point,
We're a blessed nation.
Lives.
We're a blessed group. Are you listening on the radio or watching on Facebook or TV, or just curious how you see the show?
Yeah. I'm in cozy and dozy this morning.
Okay.
Lounging in and watching on my phone on Facebook.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So.
Well, I'm going to thank you for the call. Okay.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a wonderful day and a blessed Easter.
You too, and thanks for calling me. Okay.
You're welcome.
See ya. Bye-bye. All right. Well, that was Audrey Martin. So thank you very much for the call. I'm still, in a minute or so, we're going to be joined by Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. And I want to remind people that we may give away some Vanderwins gift cards today, and we may give away some more of this sauce and so on. But I want to just brag on Dry Zone real quick, if I could, another sponsor segment. A lot of people have known and heard that I got a new floor at Weller's in Bridgeville, and it's beautiful. So if you would, I'm leaving a light on in the showroom at night for people that want to stop by and look through the window and just see the floor. It's called a Spartec floor coating, and it's not just for Jim Weller. You can have this too, okay? Everybody has the opportunity to have either their basement floor, their garage floor, their office floor. Like if you own a business and your business is shut down right now, now's the time to talk to Dry Zone. Get that floor spruced up. Mine looks like new. It has really changed the look of our showroom. So stop by sometime and take a look at it, or give Dry Zone a call. It's 684-5034, 684-5034 for a free estimate. Let them come out and look at your floor coating needs, but also they do crawl spaces and help with water in your basement. They have a full-blown electrical division, and they also do poly levels. So anyway, if you need any of what Dry Zone offers, check them out at dryzone.com. Call them on the phone, 684-5034, 684-5034. And Justin Ward, if you happen to be listening, we're ready whenever you are. And Kevin Short, I'm going to say good morning to you. How are you doing over there?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. And you are here to first, I told Denise not to mention your church. I wanted you to mention it yourself, if that's okay. So tell us what your church is doing tomorrow morning for Easter.
Calvary Baptist in Georgetown they have been streaming throughout this COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay.
Because of social distancing. But tomorrow, because it's Easter, they are going to have an FM broadcast, so a remote service in the parking lot.
Okay.
So we're putting the pastor and the musicians out on a stage in front of the church,
all so far apart,
and maintaining social distance.
Right.
And then anyone can drive in to the parking lot, and they got to keep their windows up and
right.
That will be broadcast on FM.
Okay, so they could sit right there and tune their radio to a certain station and listen to it.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of cool. Now, I want to ask.
I don't think we'll be doing this every Sunday. It's for Easter. It's a special Easter thing. So, and we'll also be streaming. So you'll be able to, if anybody that doesn't want to come out, that normally watches our stream or attends, they can do that as well.
But they can do both in their vehicle.
Well, the stream will be out of sync.
Oh,
so you can't do both.
Okay, all right. So
you could,
right?
But it would look like watching a Japanese movie.
Okay.
You would think Godzilla was going to be coming any second.
Or watching my new TV at home that I can't get the
But I want to ask you, what does Facebook mean to you?
What does Facebook mean to me? It means a lot to me. Facebook and grandchildren.
That's good.
Short of salvation.
That's second on the list, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Well, no, grandchildren's second after salvation.
Okay.
And then Facebook.
All right. Well, I heard two things that startled me on the way here. One is that you wanted me to to sing, and the second was that you wanted to know what Facebook. You were going to tell people what Facebook meant to you. So,
all right, I got to get Justin Ward. He's on the phone, and he's very impatient. So this is a sponsor segment, folks. And Justin, are you there?
Good morning, Jim. How are you?
Oh, real good. How in the world are you doing?
We're doing pretty good. We're staying busy, and we're definitely taking the precautions when we go out. We're not going into any homes. We're able to do communication through phone, or the client already calls in and gives instructions. Fortunately, with technology, a lot of people are able to use their Ring security systems and stuff like that. So we definitely got certain protocols in place that we can make things work to get out and service our clients and their pets, or get them estimates versus email and using Google Maps. So we're still out doing free estimates for anybody that's not interested in really getting the fence just yet. We can get all the paperwork out of the way, and then when the dust settles, we can get out there and get you installed and get on the training. But yeah, we're making it through. The guys are taking extra precautions on the trucks, using masks and gloves and stuff like that. So we're doing a lot of indoor units, a lot of stuff online through our e-store. I encourage people to check that out with their batteries, making sure they got updated batteries and stuff like that. Make sure they have their goodies, the collars and stuff like that on hand. No different than your groceries, but you want to have all your pet supplies and ready to go for your pet. So,
okay.
The light is looking good. I mean, I keep encouraging people to just keep doing what they can control, and we're still on our way. So, but we're real busy. This is our busy time of year. We do got the $150 coupon out. I encourage people to check that out. And if their finances are a little out of whack right now, we do the 90 days interest-free or 12 months interest-free financing. So I encourage people to check that out as well.
And how do people reach you?
They can contact us by phone or text, 410-546-2436, or check us out on Facebook and YouTube.
All right. Estimates still free, or are you charging for estimates?
Nope, estimates are always free.
All right. And some financing opportunities exist?
Yeah, absolutely. For anybody that, like I said, if their finances are out of whack right now with everything going on, we can definitely work with you. It's through Landmarks in Salisbury that we use, but it's interest-free financing, so makes it a pretty good deal.
All right. I got a question for you about one of your customers.
Yes.
All right. Kevin Short is here, but he can't hear you. We've got him in a soundproof room. So we need to know what kind of a customer, because he can't hear what you're saying. We've got him in a sealed-off room. I think so anyway. He's in another room for sure. What's he like to deal with? And you can be honest with us, okay? We're just talking honestly here.
Yeah.
Well, really, it's his father. His father, Harold Short. What kind of customer has Harold Short been?
He's been a really good customer.
Oh, now be honest with us, okay?
No, he's been a real good customer. We actually haven't heard a lot from him. So always in the service business, if you don't hear a lot from him, then I guess that's a good thing. So
all right.
I always encourage people to make sure if they are having any problems, to reach out. I don't know if you're having any problems or anything until you reach out, but yeah, he's been a very good client close by, and right up the road from our office, and we enjoyed meeting him and working with him and the rest of the crew.
All right. Well, just checking with you. No, Kevin's here, and he was telling me that that his father has done some business with you. So, and I want to say also, my dogs are very happy that we have the invisible fence because they know their boundaries. Boundaries are safety. And it's kind of neat to come home and there they're sitting, you know. So, all right, well.
I appreciate it. And I just wanted to say real quick on that note, a lot of people think just with us training them to the boundaries, that's the end of them and explore and stuff like that. But as a trainer's perspective, which I always tell people we're trainers, is there's a time to stay in the yard, there's a time to play around, and we always recommend that it's not we always recommend that it's supervision and not just letting your dog out, but you can also take it for walks and stuff like that. So there's different behaviors there for your dog to learn. So just wanted to throw that in there.
Very good. Phone number one more time. What's the phone number one more time?
410-546-2436.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you. So happy Easter, my friend, okay?
Yep. Happy Easter, everybody. Have a good one.
See ya. Bye-bye. Kevin, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Are you an ice cream eater?
Yes.
For real? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I want to just do my sponsor segment on Vanderwins.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to impose.
I have had Vanderwins ice cream. It's very good.
Oh, really? Do you have a favorite?
They've got I usually eat their mint. I guess it's mint chocolate chip or banana. That's pretty much my two go-to flavors with ice cream.
And are you a messy ice cream eater?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. I mean, do you eat a cone while you drive?
I can, yes.
You can? I mean, are you able to drive and eat a cone at the same time?
Well, I think so.
Okay, without making a mess.
I also think I can text and drive and
oh my gosh,
a lot of other things that I probably.
But you haven't done that for at least 7 years.
I have not. No,
okay.
No, I think about it a lot. But
remember the day. You reminisce. You remember the day that you could text and drive.
But I think I'm a pretty safe ice cream and driving person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does Debbie like ice cream?
She does.
Okay. And so have you ever been to Vanderwins together?
We have.
Okay.
Yes.
Like a date night or something like that?
I don't know that we made a date out of it, but yeah, we've driven just to Vanderwins to get ice cream. Yeah.
Have you really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That big expensive SUV?
Yeah. That big expensive SUV that I filled up yesterday in Milton at Liberty gas station in Milton for $47.80.
Wow.
Never since I've owned a vehicle this size have I ever. If you remember when the gas prices were over $3, you couldn't even fill up a truck like you want to drive. You would have to get out and put the card in again because the card would cut you off.
That's right. I remember that.
Oh, it used to drive me crazy. And yesterday I filled up and I looked and it was $48.70.
You were happy.
That was the best news I had all day. Yeah.
Wow!
So,
wow!
Yeah,
pretty good.
So we could, if we could drive, I'd get in the vehicle today and
burn some gas
and get rid of some. Yeah,
burn some gas.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Vanderwins sponsors the show, and we always are giving away their gift cards and stuff like that. And I like Vanderwins, and people seem to really like them.
Now,
so
can you
eat
and drive?
Huh?
Can you eat and drive?
I can actually even hold one of them little cups.
Yeah.
And eat and drive. But I have been known to make a mess.
An ice cream store, though.
What's that?
Is that they'll hand you your ice cream, and then you got to pay. That's because you got your hands full,
right?
And you can't set an ice cream cone down. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna balance. If you get a sugar cone, it's not gonna balance itself.
And then have you ever noticed people will start eating?
It takes two people to do ice cream, I think.
It does.
Store. Yeah, somebody's got to hold the ice cream, and then somebody's got to. It's always something extra to manage.
It is. But it's worth it, though.
It is worth it, yes.
The struggle is worth it.
Yes, it is.
All right.
It is.
Well, Vanderwins Creamery, everybody. Check them out. Vanderwins Ice Cream. Do you mind if we take some phone calls and give away some free ice cream?
Sure.
All right. Let's give away some free ice cream real quick. 422-7336. 422-7336. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Call right now. Operators are standing by. Can you be the operator?
Did they survive the government shutdown of ice cream stores?
Oh, I have no idea, but they don't have an expiration date, so we're good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
you probably can't run out today and get it, is what I'm getting at.
Right. So anyway, just call if you want it. So, Kevin, what are you doing today?
Today's going to be a busy day. I'm going to be back in the office. The office is closed, but a lot of stuff to catch up on, and going to be spending. We've got a new property happening in Milton that we've not really officially announced yet, but I'll be over there. So for a little while,
doing a lot of remodeling.
Yep, a lot of remodeling.
Big plans ahead for Mid-South Audio.
As soon as we get this country opened up, we're ready to move.
And do you want to talk about the face masks?
We could. Yeah, we're actually one of our manufacturers. Actually,
we got a phone call now.
Go ahead.
All right, caller, are you there? You took too long, Kevin.
That's okay.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And your name?
Carey.
How you spell that?
C-A-R-E-Y.
B-A-R-E-Y. Is that Barry?
No, Carey. C-A-R-E-Y.
Oh, Carey. C-A-R-E-Y.
I thought it was Terry.
All right, and you want some ice cream?
I sure do.
All right, and are you watching on TV or how you know about the show?
Facebook.
Facebook, okay. All right, we will set 2 gift cards aside for you, all right?
All right, thanks, Jim. Appreciate
See ya. Okay, bye-bye. Happy Easter. Bye. All right, so Kevin.
Yes.
What were we talking about?
Face mask.
Face masks.
One of our manufacturers, Gator Cases, which makes cases for guitars and audio equipment. They've had to, everybody's had to do something different with all this craziness going on. So they have retooled and they are making face masks.
Okay.
And they released them on Monday. We started selling them Monday, and we really had a huge response.
Right. They look very nice.
And
very well made.
I think they are. We have not. We're supposed to receive the first ones this Monday. So
okay.
I found out that our first 2 days of orders will be filled. The third day of order they're back ordered already. But Monday they are supposed to announce. I think what happened is they ran out of material.
Okay.
So Monday they're going to announce a new batch of colors that they can get, because they're not making the material.
Right.
They're obviously buying it somewhere. So they found a new material they can get. It's going to have different color schemes on it, and then we're going to call the people that ordered on the third day. The first 2 days will be fine. The people that ordered on the third day, we're going to give them a call and say, "Look, these are the new colors, and we can ship them right away." So that's what we're planning on doing. But the masks are $19.99 for a mask and a replaceable filter.
Yep.
And then you can get a filter kit, which has 3 filters in it, and they're $19.99. And the cool thing about this is Gator is doing this, and all the proceeds they get from this, they're making masks and giving them away to healthcare workers.
Right, with the money they make from selling the masks.
Yes, they're making.
So it's not a money-making thing for them.
No,
it's just.
And I tell you what, it's really not for us. I mean, we're kind of just turning dollars and helping them. So
right.
It's. I didn't really expect that they announced that we got an email on last Friday, saying this was going to happen. They were going to have a price for us Monday morning, and we could go on sale if we were interested. Well, a lot of their business is primarily in the music store, segment of the country, and music stores are shut down.
Right.
So I thought this isn't going to be a big item, but man, when we put it out there, it was amazing the response we got.
Is it on your website or your Facebook page? Where could somebody just see?
We did an email blast, and we put it on Facebook, so you can find it on Facebook.
Mid-South Audio on Facebook.
And anybody that wants to email us, info@midsouthaaudio.com or kevin@midsouthaaudio.com.
And phone number
856-6993.
6993.
Yep.
You aren't going to believe it. We are nearing the 8 o'clock hour. Is there anything pertinent you wanted to say?
No, I just came over to hang out. So.
Okay. Well, time moves along. I wish this show was 4 hours long. So,
I've suggested for months that you take it back to 3 hours.
And just go on Facebook and TV.
I know. Just, do the whole thing.
Oh, radio and all.
Absolutely.
Just stay right with it.
Start at 6.
Start at Start at 6. I thought you meant go from 7 to 10.
No, I think 6 to 9 would be good.
I have a hard enough time getting all these people here to start a show at. But you never know. I thought you meant go till 10 o'clock.
Well, if that was available, but I think there's probably a show that follows you that maybe,
there is.
Yeah, wouldn't want to move.
So
but you could do the 3 hours. That's what I'm suggesting.
We used to do them. Hard on my bladder, boy.
That's right.
It stretched my bladder. Oh my gosh, no water for me. All right.
What are your Easter plans?
I think they're up in the air. Denise has too many choices.
Okay.
So I'm sure the sun will rise, and we're going to figure it out from there. There's a lot to do tomorrow.
It's going to be a good day. Going to be a different day for people celebrating Easter. But the message is still the same.
Right. The message is still the same. It's timeless.
So, it is.
It really is. So how would you sum up the message of Easter?
The message of Easter is being able to celebrate the fact that that not only did Christ die for our sins, but 3 days later he rose from the dead and went to prepare a place for us. And it's that whole story that sums it up. Without Easter, there's no salvation.
Right.
So,
right.
It's the cornerstone of Christianity.
Of everything. Yeah. Yep. Are you singing tomorrow?
I am not.
Your church?
No, I thought you were going to get me to sing today.
Do you really want to sing?
I don't necessarily, but I would.
We didn't want you to either.
I thought about something I could probably do. But I know I'm fine with not singing.
Yeah.
So
we're going to prepare the crowd in advance with free earplugs.
I would have brought a guitar, but I did find a piano on my phone, so I was prepared. I made myself ready, yes, just in case, in the event that it happened.
Well, this is no lie. We are almost out of time.
That's fine. That's
okay. You'll be okay with that?
I'll be okay with you running out of time.
All right, is there anything in closing you want to say to the world or the audience?
No, thanks for having me by today. And, this is all, from the business community standpoint, I know you and I are talking throughout the week. Every day is a different challenge, and
a struggle.
But
support local businesses no matter what.
We're going to get through this. We're going to find out where the end is, and everybody's going to be okay.
And then we're going to thrive.
That's right.
That's exactly my plans.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. I hear the music.
Jim. Happy.
All right. We're taking a break from the radio. We don't take a break from TV, or we don't take a break from Facebook, so there's no break for us. So anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching the show. It is Weller Does Delmarva. What show number are we on? This is show number 344. I can't even believe it. 344 times. We've never missed a Saturday, no matter what diseases or viruses or snow or rain or anything. We have not missed a Saturday. We've been all over the planet, but we've not missed a Saturday.
That's right.
So anyway, Colin, are you there?
I'm here, Jim.
All right. I'm going to let you have your segment, if that's okay.
Yes. The first thing I have to say is you're watching TV Delmarva, W14DKD, Dagsboro. Legal requirement to say that. So
is it really?
It absolutely is at the top of the hour, or as close to the top of the hour as possible to fit in the programming. So, yes, you have to say that. W14DKD, Dagsboro. We are licensed to Dagsboro, but the tower's actually in Seaford. So,
and the studio's in Lincoln.
So we've got the entire county covered, the way I see it.
We've run wires all over the place.
Right, yeah. So anyway, TV Delmarva, we are a truly local TV station. We're just sitting right here in Lincoln. What other TV station have you ever heard of that's in Lincoln?
On purpose.
Right.
Yeah. Who would open a TV station in Lincoln on purpose?
Right. So here we are. We are at the studio now. This is we call this one Studio A. We have Studio B over there, and that's actually also the control room where the guys are sitting there. And where you are, I guess, is Studio C, and then the front is now D. So we've had to expand our operations here.
And you've got your eye on another room in this building, I hear.
Oh, it's huge. I measured it. It's like 9.5 by 7.5.
Colin's going to acquire another room here in the near future.
And so we've got huge plans for this
9 by 7 room.
9 by 7 room. So, but actually, it is going to help us out a little bit, because we've got, each room is having double and triple tasks for it. So,
right.
We're really crammed in here. But you know what? This is what happens when you open a TV station in Lincoln. There's not already a TV station you could just move into.
That's true, because there's just not that many left in Lincoln.
They're
all kind of going.
Up. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What I would do in them rooms back there is you should put some pictures of hallways up and stuff like that, just to make you feel like the room is bigger.
Mirrors. I heard mirrors would go. Just make a wall of mirrors.
Yeah, a wall of mirrors. So anyway. All right. How do people get a hold of you if they have decided they want to financially buy some advertising?
Well, the best way, a couple ways. You could email us, email me directly, Colin, Colin, 1 L in Colin, at tvdelmarva.com. Or you can give me a call on my cell phone or text me on my cell phone, 302-242-8015. So I'll take a text message, I'll take a phone call, I'll take an email. You can message me on Facebook. You can message the TV Delmarva page on Facebook. Many, many ways to get a hold of us. And if you're asking us if we will allow you to spend money with us, you're guaranteed we will return your call or your text message or email for sure.
I do want to say to people, I'm getting results from the TV.
No doubt. Yeah.
In other words, we had these giveaways, and just this week alone, my show was played more than once, and I get these phone calls, and people are like, I'm calling for the free Vanderwins gift cards, and I'm like, that was Saturday. And they're like, no, it was 5 minutes ago. I just watched
you just said it, Jim.
You just said it. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, so that is good. We do have people watching for sure, and you are getting results, and some of our other advertisers are getting results as well. So it is working. People are watching, and I think they're
and
watching
responding.
Yeah, and they're watching because it's local.
Right. We've witnessed a lot of companies buy out companies and have less local, and your goal is local.
And that's okay. It's their business. They can run it any way they want.
Right.
But we're choosing to be local and be heavily Sussex County.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right. But we're not only targeting heavy Sussex County people.
That's right.
No matter how.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Right. Yeah. We're also targeting heavy lower Sussex County and surrounding Maryland County people. No matter what you weigh, though.
But if you are watching from Maryland, you do need to quarantine for 14 days.
After you've watched this?
After you watch the show.
All right. Well, point your antenna towards Seaford.
Yeah.
Rescan your TV. You're looking for channel 14. That is our over-the-air signal, channel 14. Point your antenna towards Seaford and rescan.
Is it just Roman numeral 14 or just the number 14?
It probably just 14, depending on how old your TV is. If your TV is old enough that it uses Roman numerals, it might not work.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Nope.
All right. Well, then your time is up, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Weller's YouTube
All right.
trailers.
All right. We're coming back on the radio. I hear.
The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views.
That's right. I hear the disclaimer.
Advertisers of Delaware.
This is the disclaimer. So I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio. So good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. You're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. Fortunately, you've only got one more hour of it. But I want to tell you, it's a weekly show. We've done it now for almost 7 years. We're on TV Delmarva. You can watch that on Channel 14, your Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch it on your Roku device. We're also on about 7 different Facebook pages. And if you've got to go, then go, and you can always watch the show later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com or Weller Does Delmarva's Facebook page, all right? So anyway, I want to brag on one of my sponsors. So this is a sponsor segment. His name is Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. Been involved with the show for years, and if it's time that your grass is starting to grow and you're like, I don't even want to be bothered with it, okay? Jerry will take care of it. Residential, commercial, it doesn't matter. He's got a full crew. If you've got some tree work that needs done, like some tree limbs are falling, we had a lot of wind yesterday. Maybe you got a tree that you're just uncomfortable, it's going to fall over onto something. You want to get it cut down or trimmed up. He can do either. He can grind the stump. He can dig up the stump. He digs footers, foundations. He's got tons of mulch. Mulch. You can pick it up from him in Greenwood, or you can have him deliver it to you. He also has seasoned firewood. So pretty much anything you need done around your home or your yard or your business in the landscaping world. Lot clearing, he does clearing of lots. You give him a call. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He's a good, honest guy. His name is Jerry Santoro. So when you call him, ask for Jerry. Phone number 302-363-6025. 363-6025. Now, my next guest has arrived, and I want to say good morning, and I'm going to set the timer just so we don't go over. And Pastor Bob Weed, Eagle's Nest in Milton, correct?
Good morning, Jimmy. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. We feel like we've got some social distancing going on here.
How do you like it?
It's a nice setup.
Yep, we hired a surveying crew to come in and measure 6 feet to make sure we're all
you guys
correctly
are more
apart.
than 6 feet. You're overachieving for sure.
I'm overachieving.
Yes.
So
and Colin's like 50 feet down the hall here.
Yeah.
And you're like 15.
Yep. So what do you think of the place?
I think it's great.
You've been involved with this building before.
Yes, I have. Yep.
And I tell there's a lot of history here, believe it or not.
There is a lot of history. It goes back, about 30 years?
Yeah. Do you remember the 1013 WXBZ?
I do.
Okay.
That's really going far back.
Yeah, that is. And so we went from there. Then 88.7, the bridge started here. Colin, are the microphones working for sure? Doesn't it sound like something?
It sounds like something changed.
Yeah, we turned your monitor
down there. Sounds like
down
something
there.
changed.
Is it?
I hope everybody's still hearing us.
Turn it up a little bit.
Colin, is it all working?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
We just turned your monitor down. Kevin came in here and said it was really loud out there.
Oh, great.
We turned it down a little bit.
Another expert back there. One more person telling us how to do things.
Well, you got plenty of room back there.
If it's not the government, it's Kevin. So anyway, this building has a lot of history. Actually, I remember the days of, the Resistance when the first radio station started, and then, 101.3 got on the air here, and then 88.7 the bridge has started here, and we're here now, and I'm in the process of buying the property, and we've got more plans for it, and now a new TV station has started here. Colin's got a channel in Seaford, which is called Channel 14, and people are watching on TV and their Roku device, and it's just, this stuff is amazing.
It's pretty amazing because it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, even still today, it's still in the middle of a field, and you don't think of this being like a hub, but it kind of is a hub.
Hey, we've got electricity. We've got running water now.
Yeah, you got indoor plumbing.
Indoor plumbing, and we've also got Comcast. Believe it or not, I don't know if you remember, they used to beam it across the field.
Yes, I do remember.
Remember the internet?
Yes, I do.
So Eagle's Nest. How is Eagle's Nest, and what are you doing? Because I think you have something very special going on tomorrow morning.
We do. With all that's going on, we're just trying to keep people connected, and that's the big challenge, not only just for churches, businesses, everybody's, disrupted, life is lived at a distance. And so what we've been doing is things online. We've added some daily things. We've got some weekly things, and then our services are obviously online as well.
Right.
On Sunday morning, and what we're trying to do is keep people connected in their homes, but connected to life in general,
and to each other.
And to each other. And so basically, when this all came down, I was in Florida enjoying my vacation in Florida when they issued the state of emergency.
Oh, really?
So I had to hurry home here, cut my vacation short, and hurry home because everybody's trying to figure out they're going to shut the state down. A lot of questions everybody had at the time. And so since then, we went to a three-phase approach. First is we wanted to create two-way communication with all of our people, so that if they needed us, they could get up with us, and also to know that everybody's okay. Then our goal was to connect them to each other, not just through Facebook. We have an in-church program that we can use called Realm that helps people talk to each other.
Oh, really?
And so we created two-way. We were doing it before, but we went to the next level with that, and in all an attempt to make sure that we could coordinate care. When people have needs, that we can talk to each other, and also be able to if the needs got heavy, we'd be able to handle the volume
and create community.
Because that's the challenge. We're trying to do community. Separate from one another.
Right. You're trying to do community without going out in the community to do it.
It's not easy. It's ironic. I was on another show a while back, and I said it's kind of ironic that the technology that we have, that all the experts are telling us, is kind of dividing us. Like, we're more connected by technology than ever, but we're less personally connected. Mm-hmm. And so the technology has kind of worked against it. What's ironic is now it's that technology that's keeping us connected.
Right.
And so that's a good thing. That's a good thing that's come out of this.
So tomorrow, what exactly? So for the past 2 or 3 weeks, you've been streaming services. Mm-hmm. And can they be seen throughout the week once you stream them?
Yes, they can. After 9:30 tomorrow, you can see it anytime you want. You can see all the old, we've got an archive of all of our services that we've done over the time.
So there's probably services where you were a younger man.
There are services when I was a lot younger, yes. Thinner, younger, had
How
more hair.
long have you been at Eagle's Nest?
I've been at Eagle's Nest almost 20 years now. It's 19 years this year.
Do you remember when we moved you?
I do. I do remember.
It was the Y2K,
Y2K thing just had happened, yeah. Oh, we don't even want to talk about Y2K.
Man,
most people I know, when you talk about Y2K, they change the subject.
I know. Oh, that was a little embarrassing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I did get some canned goods and things like that, just to have, some extras. But
for your neighbors.
For my neighbors, yeah. But I didn't get into the whole buying wheat and all the stuff that, crazy things people were doing. I'm like, I don't think this is going to be as bad. But, I did have a couple computers that stopped working. Mm-hmm. So there was a slight reality to it, but nothing like this, nothing like we're going through now.
So 20 years, you're the lead pastor at Eagle's Nest, mm-hmm. and you're now a grandparent.
I am. It's wonderful.
Is it?
It's wonderful.
I'm telling you, it is wonderful, isn't it?
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You told me that it was, you had told me before. You said when you have grandkids, it's going to be something special.
I couldn't believe it. For me, I just couldn't believe how it affected me having grandkids, but there's just nothing like it.
When my grandson was born, my first grandchild was born, I went to the hospital and they put Jason in my arms. And the first things out of my mouth, I'm talking to him by myself, is "you'll never want for anything." It just came out without even me thinking about it. It just came up within me. Just like as soon as they put him in my arms, it's like everything changed.
Yeah.
And it's just been a wonderful experience. I highly recommend it.
Right.
And like a lot of people say, if I knew this, I would have skipped being a parent, going right to being a grandparent.
That's true.
Because one nice thing about it is when you're tired,
you could take them home.
You could give them to the parents, and it's a wonderful thing. Because I had forgotten, how fatiguing parenting is. I just want to encourage parents, because a lot of parents, have their kids home right now, and everything's out of the norm. It is draining. Give yourself a little bit of slack there, but it's a wonderful thing.
Wow. So back to church tomorrow morning, 9:30. Aren't you doing, is it an online communion?
Yes.
Okay.
What we'll be doing is we'll start our service out with some music, and then we're going to do communion, but we're going to do it a little bit different than what we usually do, because we're going to incorporate the Seder meal, which is the Passover meal.
Okay.
We've done a full Seder the last few years. We do that on Good Friday every year. We weren't able to do it this year, obviously, for what's going on. So what we decided to do was not do all the detail, but we're going to kind of walk you through the Passover meal as Jesus would have done it.
Okay.
Because the Seder meal, actually, the communion is actually part of the Passover meal. And so Jesus would have gone through the normal Passover dinner, which was revolved around 4 cups of wine, and of course the eating of the lamb. And so we're going to walk you through that, and then actually experience communion together at the time that Jesus would have instituted it during the Passover meal. So it'll be something unique and fresh, but we're also trying to get everybody together at one time, so that even though we can't be physically together, we can be one in spirit and partake of communion at the same time.
Very nice. So that would be 9:30 tomorrow morning on Eagles Nest's Facebook page.
Facebook, website.
Are you on YouTube? I don't know.
Oh, well, all our stuff comes over YouTube. So
eventually, but not live.
But not live.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we have a TV station for you, too.
Okay.
If you want to be on TV live.
Fantastic. Well, I do want to say one thing is we don't stream live. We videotape earlier in the week and then present it at 9:30 on Sunday morning.
So you edit out the bloopers.
A little bit. We don't edit a lot, but we edit a lot. I just want people to know that, because streaming online, what we've looked at, the value of doing it online is not worth what you can do when you prepare yourself.
Right.
And because when you have technological problems, you have technology, and getting into that online is a step up from all your systems. You know better than I do, Jimmy. Right. And a lot of churches can't do that. So we just stay where we are.
Here. We're too lazy to record it here.
You're too lazy.
We just want to be one and done, for better or worse.
It's been a good discipline. Like all of our rhythms and routines have been affected.
Oh, yes.
And so even mine as a preparer of sermons and, counseling and all that, everything's being done differently. But I have found it's sharpened the pencil for us.
Okay.
That it's making us do things at a higher level. I have to prepare differently. Like when you have so many minutes on the air, and as you know, you got hard breaks. You can't. So it makes you prepared. For me, it's made me prepare a little bit more, and I don't go on as many rabbit trails, which people really appreciate that when I'm preaching.
Wow. So that's breaking news right there.
That's breaking news.
Less rabbit trails.
Less rabbit trails at Eagles Nest.
All right. Well, wow. Yeah. Anything else you want to say or add?
I just want to encourage people. I know there's some. Let me say it this way. Most people are responding in a very good way, very positive way. I've seen a lot of positive things come out of what we're going through. Yes, there's some negative. We got to deal with that. But the majority of people that I've come across have been positive, been helpful. They're trying to help people. They're trying to encourage each other. I do think that, over time, living in closed quarters is kind of wearing on us. That's why I'm starting a series after Easter called Rupture or Repair, and it's about conflict resolution, because I am starting to see the signs of people being too close to each other. And what happens is, even with people you love, you get on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
Like I really get on Patty's nerves. I really do. Her last nerve, She loves me, but, too much of a good thing,
She would rather love you at a distance sometimes.
From a distance sometimes. And so that's a series we start next Sunday, which will be practical, biblical, but practical on how to to resolve conflict so that as we, we're rubbing against each other, that we repair it, that it doesn't rupture our relationship.
Denise does a lot of woodworking, and she reminds me that sometimes I'm her sandpaper. Okay, sometimes I'm 80 grit, sometimes I'm only 40 grit, and so on. But I seem to rub her the wrong way sometimes, so she relates to me as sandpaper.
Well, that's and I've told people over the years, I've said, that how you're getting into, when people start dating, and so how you're getting serious is not when everything's going great, it's when you start having conflict
and resolving it.
Yeah, and resolving because you're starting to get real with each other.
Yeah, well, good.
And so it does rub us, but it does make us better people. And so I just want to encourage people. Easter is a time. There's been a lot of fear in the air. So one of the things we've been trying to do in our sermon series is just address the emotions that people are dealing with from a biblical perspective. And of course, tomorrow we'll be addressing the fear of death.
Right.
That we don't have to fear death.
Right.
That there's hope, that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. And so we can take that one off the shelf and live life with hope and confidence and assurance. And that really does make a difference in our everyday life, especially when, this thing's scary. When people are getting sick and there's a percentage of people that are dying from it. And we need to be sensitive and supportive to the people that are ill and the people that have lost loved ones. But there's hope.
There is hope.
This is not
hope
all
beyond the grave.
There is, and that does change. People say, "What does that change?" It changes everything, because all of our fears basically come from the fear of death.
Right.
And we're going to address some of that in the message in a very hopeful, very tactful way. But we want to encourage you that we don't have to fear. We do need to be wise,
right?
Because there's a certain element of fear that's good. Some fear motivates us to keep our distance.
Yes.
To wash our hands. Like, I've never used gloves, but now when I go to the gas pump, I use gloves. Things like that. That, truthfully, some of those habits aren't bad habits to keep around after this thing passes.
Right.
We'll get less flus, we'll get less colds, probably get less stomach aches and those kind of things. But we don't need to fear, but we need to be wise.
Be wise.
And so we want to encourage people.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, just a happy Easter. And,
happy Easter.
Just love one another, share, don't hoard I did a message last week. I talked about not squeezing your Charmin. Share your Charmin.
Share your Charmin.
Share your Charmin. Now,
before it's used.
I did see some signs of normalcy when I went to the store the other day.
Okay.
I actually was able to get, for the first time in a month, toilet paper.
Okay.
It was actually on the shelf. And it was the stuff I normally buy.
You didn't have to buy it from the guy out back.
No, I didn't have to pay $15 a roll for the guy on Route 1.
Well, did you happen to see that person?
I did.
For real? Because I saw the picture.
I did see him. We drove by him, and we drove by him. We were on our way to lunch, because one of the things we've tried to do as staff and encourage people is to stay as much as you can, encouraging local businesses and supporting local businesses, because they're being hit pretty hard.
Oh, my gosh, yep.
And so we've tried to maintain that while keeping distance. But we were on our way to lunch, and we saw these guys on Route 1. And as we were talking amongst ourselves, we said, he's not going to be there long. And then sure enough, the police showed up, and
okay.
Yeah, it took care of it.
They bought it all.
They confiscated it all.
They confiscated it all, right. It's like all that cash when they confiscate it.
And it might be the way to balance the budget this year,
right.
Have a toilet paper sale or something.
Well, it could be how our tax returns are.
Oh, my gosh, it's crazy.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, okay? I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's good to see you guys again.
All right. I'll let you go, okay?
Happy Easter.
All right. Yep. Happy Easter. Pastor Bob Weed. All right. Here we go. I got to keep moving. Not allowed to stop talking. The microphone will turn off. Want to brag on my chiropractor. This is a sponsor segment. This is Dr. T, Dr. Bud, two great chiropractors, doctors of chiropractic, and they are located just outside of Seaford, right on the highway. And I've dealt with them for years, and I love dealing with both of them. So if you need some chiropractic care, I've actually had some friends of mine tell me that their chiropractor was closed or not available. And I want to let you know that Peninsula Chiropractic Center, it's not open on Saturdays or Sundays, but it is open, and they can help you out. So if you need chiropractic care, I want you to give them a call. If you have insurance, they'll tell you what your insurance covers and doesn't cover. If you've been hurt in an auto accident, they can help you out with that also. So it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and they're located in Seaford. Phone number, are you ready? 302-629-4344. 629-4344. It's Peninsula chirocenter.com on the web, and very active on Facebook. But if you need chiropractic care, if your chiropractor is not open and you want to take a chance on these guys, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed from your first phone call. The people that answer the phone, they're very accommodating with appointments, and they're there for you to help you in any way they can. It's PeninsulaChiroCenter.com, Peninsula Chiropractic Center in Seaford. 629-4344. 629-4344. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you, and they'll take good care of you. Now, Weller's Utility Trailers is open. I do need to tell you, we are very short-staffed. We actually have a couple job openings. We are looking for another person to help out parking trailers on the lot, driving the forklift, unloading trailers, putting the tires and wheels on them, parking them. We're looking for a person that also can put on hitches and do some utility trailer repairs and maintenance, pack the wheel bearings, things like that. So if you are mechanically inclined and are looking for a career change, we are looking to talk to you about working at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. We also have another position for a salesperson, okay, to answer the phone, greet customers, to sell sheds and carports and swing sets and everything. You get paid by the hour plus commission on everything you sell. And we're looking for another salesperson. So we're growing. Things are happening at Weller's, and we are getting ourselves prepared for when all this is over, for us to just thrive like we've never thrived before. We are buying trailers. They're coming in on a weekly basis, truckloads of them. We're selling trailers. So if you come to Weller's, we're open. We're closed on Sunday and Monday. So we're closed on Sundays and Mondays. Tuesday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 2. Now, be aware, when you get there, we want you to stay in your car and toot your horn, and we'll come out to you, okay? And then we'll see what you need, and we'll help you out. If you want to call and make an appointment, that's what we'd rather you do. We're not trying to flood the floor with customers right now. We're trying to do everything in a coordinated type way. The phone number is 302-337-8228. 337-8228 is the phone number. Give us a call. And if you're interested in a career at Weller's, you can send your resume to Jim, Jim, at Wellers.com. All right, now, one more person I want to brag on, another sponsor of the show, is my accountant. His name is George Luff. It's called Luff & Associates. They're in Milford and Rehoboth and Dover. Very happy with them. I've dealt with them for years and years and years, and they take care of all my personal bookkeeping, my bookkeeping for my rentals, as well as, not parentals, my rentals, and also as well as Weller's Utility Trailers. So personal business, whatever you may need an accountant for, they can help you out. If you are, planning or trying to figure out who you want to deal with, if you own a business, you've been doing your own bookkeeping, but now you want somebody else to help you, or your bookkeeper's just not getting it done and you want to check them out, They're always looking for new customers. Also, they do payroll. They have a system called Easy Payroll, and they help Weller's with their payroll, and they can help you even if you don't deal with them for your accounting work. So it's Luff & Associates. On the web, it's luffcpas.com. Like them there. You don't like them on the web. You look them up. luffcpas.com on the web. Call them on the phone. It's 302-422-9699, 422-9699. You're looking for a good place to deal. I've dealt with them almost 30 years. Been very, very happy with them, and they've done a real good job for Weller's along the way. Now, we have got one more half hour coming up in the show. So we are live right here on Delaware 105.9. We're live on TV Delmarva, which is channel 14, or on your Roku device or your Amazon Fire Stick. We have got more guests coming up, and I've got an incredible offer for you. If you need some blacktop work done, I've got a deal for you. If you need your driveway coated, like seal coated, I've got a deal for you. In the 8:30 to 9 o'clock time frame, I'm going to have a special on that. We've also got somebody coming on that does screen printing, like, silk screen on your, like, shirts and things like that for your business. So if you got something you want to promote, or you want to get a special shirt made up or whatever, we're going to be talking to Shelby Pryor, owner operator of Southern Dawg Screen Printing. So that's going to be in the next half hour. I don't know if he's going to have a special for for us or not, but we've got a lot to talk to you about. Don't forget, Weller's is open at 8:30. We're going to take a break from the radio, but you can continue to watch the show at James Weller's Facebook page, James J. Weller Jr. It's not Jim Weller any longer. It's James Weller. So if you, when we go to break on the radio, if you want to not miss a thing, just go to my Facebook page if you would. And for all the different people that are watching and commenting and saying hi and so on, thanks a lot. We appreciate each and every one of you watching the show. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to continue right on Facebook. So thank you, everybody that's watching on Facebook. If you would start a watch party, we'd appreciate that. I want to thank Tracy. She's here. She's working hard, doing a good job, greeting our guests and getting everybody lined up and keeping everything wiped down. And we're here. So we are inside the Weller Complex out in the middle of nowhere in Lincoln. But all the deer and now the snakes have found us. So anyway, Colin, are you there?
I'm here, Jim. Good morning.
Good morning. And how's things back there?
Things are great back here. So, it's a good day, and your guests are doing a good job, and it was good to hear from Pastor Bob. Good to see Pastor Bob. I haven't seen him in a while, so yes.
We're going to have to pitch him on TV Delmarva, okay?
Yeah, right. That's what I think, too.
So
You didn't do that on the air?
I think it would be wonderful if you could get that on the air. I think that would be neat. So
you pitching him?
Me pitching him, and then you pitching him, and so on and so forth. So
okay.
Anyway, what else did you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about TV Delmarva real quick. TV Delmarva is available over the air, Channel 14. So, I was just back here talking to Kevin, and he had 9 people. So, an episode of Tech Talk was running this week. I think it was Thursday. He had 9 people contact him, text, call, whatever, saying, I had no idea you were doing Tech Talk today.
Right. That's what I'm running into, in other words. Yeah. But the thing is, anybody that's watching or listening right now, if you own a business, you've got a responsive TV audience.
Well, and one of those calls, at least one of them, turned into somebody purchasing something.
Wow.
So that was pretty good.
Advertising is like this.
Yeah.
You're in a big room with hundreds of people. You turn off the light and you just start winking. You don't really know how many people saw it or didn't see it, but advertising is just constantly putting it out there. And then before you know it, just somebody responds.
Jim, if you turn the lights off, I don't think anybody sees it. That's not a good comparison. No, because some people heard it and saw it, right?
Wonderful. It made absolutely no sense when I said it on the radio, and it made absolutely no sense when I said it on TV.
Our TV audience will pick up on that, Jim. They're really smart. We have a smart TV audience.
Because they're watching on their smart TV with their Roku device.
Yeah, watching on that. Plus, they're watching on over the air. So we are getting people to watch. That's what I'm saying, when I said that. But to have 9 people pick up the phone, take the time to call up Kevin and say, I had no idea you were doing the show today, and then order something, that's pretty good. So I count those results as very, very good. So Channel 14 over the air. If you're in lower southern Delaware, like Lower Kent County, Sussex County, the surrounding Maryland counties, point your antenna towards Seaford, Delaware, and rescan your TV. Look for Channel 14. We're over the air right there.
Right there. It's that simple.
Oh, you know where our tower is? If you ever want to see our tower, it's highly visible. When you're headed south on Route 13 towards Seaford, it looks like it's dead in the middle of the highway. When you're about Bridgeville, it's that one heading south. It's straight ahead of you. But
it's 500 feet tall.
It's like 526 feet, I believe. And but it's just north of Walmart in Seaford there. It's on the same side of the highway as Walmart. So that's it. And if you want to take a picture of it as you go by and tag TV Delmarva, that would be neat.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
All right. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Jim. Take care.
All right. So there's advertising opportunities, everybody, on TV Delmarva. If you want to get your business heard or seen or known or whatever. So we are here, and you're listening and watching a show called TV Delmarva. And my name's Jim Weller, and I'm doing a show on TV Delmarva called Weller Does Delmarva. After me at 9 o'clock, there's another show called In the Huddle with Coach Muddle, and there's many more shows. So if you own a business and you want to advertise, between me and Colin, we can help you spend your money, and we can help you get seen or heard or whatever. So my name is Jim Weller. I have a weekly show called Weller Does Delmarva. We are live on Delaware 105.9. We are on TV Delmarva. We're on about 7 different Facebook pages. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere. And what Colin was just talking about was that once somebody's on this show, the show is captured. And then we have more people go back and watch the show during the week. It's played again on TV Delmarva. I just had somebody call me last night at 6 o'clock saying, I want 2 of them Vanderwins gift cards. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? The show was last Saturday morning. And the lady's like, no, I just watched the show 5 minutes ago, and I want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. And I realized that all of our advertisers get way more than one ad, because every time the show is viewed again, they get another ad for no additional charge. And it was just a reminder to me. He talked about Kevin Short got 9 phone calls, or 9 people reached out to him because they saw his show through the week. And I've had people this week reach out to me. So TV Delmarva is where it's at, is what I'm trying to say. And it is the only TV station that I know of in the town of Lincoln. Okay? We've got a hot location. When they say location, that's what we got. You don't need location for TV. So anyway, in just a minute or two, we're going back on the radio. We're going to be live, and we are in the final half hour of the show. We're going to try real hard to give away some more Eagle Wing sauce and some Vanderwins gift cards. So stay tuned for that. We've got some specials coming up for you on a couple different things. I've got another guest going to be joining me in a few minutes, and then we're also going to be talking about a special on some black topping services plus screen printing. You never know what it's going to be, so it could be free sauce. Everybody likes to get sauced, the free sauce, or Vanderwins ice cream, or we're going to be talking about screen printing, or we're going to be talking about blacktop. It's hard to say what's next on this show. But anyway, stay tuned. Tell your friends. For those watching on Facebook, and I see there's quite a few people watching right now on Facebook, I would appreciate it if you would start a watch party. Start a watch party on Facebook if you would. And if you don't know what that is, do me a favor. When the show is over, just share the show. I think you can even share it right now if you want to. So I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio. So this is Jim Weller. And I just want to say good morning to you, morning to everybody, okay? So this is the final half hour, folks. So you need to buckle your seatbelt and listen intently to what we're getting ready to talk about. We've got a guest that's going to be on. I've got some specials to share with you. We're going to give away some Eagle Wing sauce, and that way we can all just get sauce together, okay? So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. I want to brag on Josh McNeil. This is one of the specials I want to share with you. So this is a sponsor segment, everybody, okay? So I want to tell you about McNeil's Paving. All right, people said, how can you be excited about paving? Well, listen, if you've got a driveway and you've always wanted to get it blacktopped, I've got an offer for you that's going to blow your mind. So first of all, McNeil's Paving has been around in our community over 60 years. Family owned and operated. They're like on the 3rd generation. And Josh and his kids, I think his dad started the business, will do a good job for you. So first of all, they do blacktop. So if you've got a stone driveway and you want it blacktop, or you got a dirt lane and you want it blacktopped, now is your time, and the offer I'm going to make is going to save you a lot of money. But maybe you've got a driveway that's already blacktopped and you just need to get it seal coated. They can also help you with that. Of course, estimates are free. They're licensed. They're insured. They handle Kent County, Sussex County, Maryland, and Virginia. So they get around. So if you need some work done, or you got a piece of blacktop that's got a hole in it, or you want the cracks filled and then have it sealed, whatever you may need done, I want you to give Josh a call, okay? So I'm getting ready to give you his phone number, but here's the offer. If you need some seal coating done, now today's date is April 11th, 2020. In case you listen to this show 6 months from now. This offer is only good between now and the end of April. You don't have to get the work done that quick. You just need to call Josh, make an appointment, and get on his schedule. and this offer will be good. So I'm talking April 11th, 2020. That's the date of this show. This offer is good till April 30th, 2020. Okay? So anyway, you will save 10% on a seal coating job. That's where they take your driveway that you already have, a blacktop driveway, and they fill all the cracks, they edge it, and they do a real nice job, and then they seal it. And I have it done. It always looks so good when they're done. 10% off. Now, here's a bigger discount if you need some blacktop work done. This has got me thinking about having a project done. 20% off on any blacktop work. So if you need your driveway blacktopped, I actually had them come in one time and re-blacktop mine where the roots had come through and everything. So there's a lot of things they can do to help you. So they're experts in driveways, blacktop, parking lots, things like that. So if you need something done, I'm going to give you their phone number, 10% off on seal coating and 20% off on any blacktop projects. Phone number, are you ready? Ready? Shake your head. Ready. Okay. 302-945-7131. 302-945-7131. Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. Call him right now. That offer is good until April 30th, 2020. 10% off on seal coating, 20% off on any blacktop work. All right. Number one more time, 945-7131. Now, my next guest is here, and he is in the screen printing business. His name is Shelby Pryor. He owns a business called Southern Dawg Screen Printing, and I'm going to say good morning, Shelby. How you doing over there?
Hey, good morning, Jim. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and welcome to the show. You said you went by here the other day just to find the place.
Yes, we did.
Okay. So you do screen printing?
Yes.
All right. Now, so I automatically think of T-shirts, but you can do other things, cups and mugs and just...
Absolutely.
A lot of
now,
stuff.
That's in our promotional item stuff.
Okay.
We primarily stay with garments.
Garments, okay.
In our shop. Now, we provide a whole line of promotional products.
Okay.
Calendars, keychains, pins.
Whatever they want.
Whatever you want. We can make it happen.
But it's the time of year people are going to start wearing T-shirts, and businesses like to get T-shirts made and promote their business, you know.
Absolutely. And branding is everything.
Branding is everything. And you can design a design for somebody?
Yes, we have a full graphics department. If it's a simple image, we could do it as fast as, right now. Or if it's more involved, it could take no more than 3 days.
Well, what if somebody were to call you today and say, Shelby, I'm gearing up, or I want a special T-shirt to remember this pandemic?
Oh, absolutely.
I want something.
Yeah, all you got to do is call me. Matter of fact, I did bring this guy in. I'm having fun with the corona. Everybody's getting serious about it, so we're trying to lighten it up a little bit.
All right, what's that say?
It says, I survived the 2020 coronavirus outbreak so far.
Okay, wow. All right. Now, you've got that, because you can make anything somebody wants.
Yeah, basically.
If they can dream it, you can basically make it.
Yes.
All right. So how does it work? Somebody calls you on the phone. Walk me through the process.
We find out what they're looking for.
Okay.
If it's we also like to look at their image and see what's going to be best for that image.
Okay.
If it's very involved in lots and lots of colors, we might want to do it DTG.
What's DTG?
Direct to garment. It's special printers we have that actually will print. And that's the shirt I just showed you.
It's called a DTG.
Yeah, it went through a printer. It printed textile ink on it.
Really?
We run it through a special dryer.
Okay.
And
so that's for more detailed stuff.
Very detailed, yes.
Okay.
Now, for screen printing, we have a dark room. Once we get the image, we image a screen. We set up the press. We put the ink in it, tape it off, and then we run our shirts manually like that. For every color, it's one screen. So,
and a drying process.
And there is a drying process.
For this other thing, you design it, and it could be multiple colors?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and you just kind of, what do? You just print it right on the shirt?
Yes, sir. 1.6 million colors.
Really?
Yep. We use a CMYK format and on through the printer. Works really well. And, it's different than screen printing. Screen printing, you can sometimes feel the little bump of the plastic, where it lays on the shirt. With the direct-to-garment, you can't feel it.
Really?
It becomes part of the shirt. And
can you show us a couple other ones there that you've done?
Yeah, absolutely.
So for my audience now on the radio, there's no need to look at the radio. You're not going to be able to see these no matter how hard you try.
I have a face for radio.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but you can always go back to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook or on .com and see what he's showing us. So what does this one say?
Okay, this was our old logo. This is, but it's screen printed.
Okay.
And you can feel the rubber texture on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very bright, though. What's that, an orange on a...
Orange on white.
Yeah, stands out real good.
It does. We enjoy this. And then, like, this was direct-to-garment, and you can see the detail in the...
Yes, I do. I do see that.
It's just absolutely amazing. And this is your shirt, by the way.
Oh, really? Well, thank you.
I'm going to leave it with you, and you'll be able to dial in and see the actual detail of that.
Thank you. So let's say somebody was listening right now. Somebody's listening or watching, and they're like, you know what? I want to buy some shirts. I got a business. I've never bought them before. I normally buy them online, but the heck with the online. I want to support local, okay? Because that seems to be the big thing sweeping the country right now is support local, and you're a local business. So absolutely. Can you buy 12?
Yeah,
I
you
just
can.
wondered, is there a minimum?
I would try to target that towards the direct-to-garment because we can do those in smaller batches.
Okay.
And, and when you get into screen printing, you have so much upfront work you got to do before you can even print.
So let's talk direct to garment for just a minute. So say somebody wanted 12 shirts. I mean, because people can buy a shirt to celebrate a birthday, an anniversary.
Right.
Pretty much anything.
Yes.
Not just business people, So do you want to talk any kind of, what's that? That's a sunrise.
Yeah, that's a picture off our phone.
Really?
That we was able to print right on the shirt.
Wow. So if somebody just think about this, let's say somebody's got a loved one and they can't go see him, but only through glass. They could have a T-shirt done or something like that.
Indeed.
With a message on it, in other words. So do you mind talking money or no money? I'm just curious. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, if I needed 12 shirts, what might I be looking at?
If
I know everything's...
Wellers, I'm going to do the first dozen for $100 even.
Wait a minute. That includes the shirt, the artwork, everything?
Yeah.
Let me back up. That's less than $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like $8 and change.
Well, we're just trying to do something for
12 for 100.
We're the new kids on the block.
Okay.
So
you can dance and sing?
Yeah. I'm not answering that.
Okay. It's pleading the fifth now. All right. So anyway, 12 shirts for $100.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's think about that. I need to date this. Okay. You want to do this? How long? How long are you going to make the offer good?
I'll do it for 2 weeks.
Okay. And say just till the end of April?
Yeah. Well, we want to get through this pandemic thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so basically this is April 11th, 2020. I'm doing that because we're realizing people watch the show more than once.
Yes.
So April 11th, 2020 for 2 weeks from now, up to 2 weeks from now, you can call and order a dozen shirts for your business. Can they get 24 for 200? 24 for 200?
We could do that.
You could do that?
Yeah. Now, in screen printing, normally you'll have an MOQ. That's a minimum.
Well, let's just stay with the whatever that was called.
Right on. The DTG.
DTG. You got 12 for 100.
Yes.
So I just didn't know if I could do 24 for 100.
Let's do it.
I meant for 200.
Let's do it.
All right. So what I'm saying is, folks, 12 shirts designed, printed. You get the shirts. You get it all. We don't need you to get too elaborate, but we want something really catchy and cool. And I want to ask if anybody takes advantage of this, if they would take a picture of their shirt and tag me in it. So Shelby, how do people communicate with you?
Well, they can contact us directly at our shop phone at 302-265-2255, or they can call me direct on my mobile, 302-393-1077.
Could you give both them one more time?
Yeah, the shop, 302-265-2255, and my mobile, 302-393-1077.
So we're asking people that are watching this show right this minute to call him up. First of all, thank him for being on the show, if you would. He's the sponsor. This is a sponsor segment, so we appreciate your support of this show.
Absolutely.
And so we thank him for that. We'd like you to do the same. But consider that offer. Or if you want a bigger quantity, give him a call, talk about it, whether it's screen printing or the DTG, direct to garment. Direct to garment. But you can also do, like I see you have, is that a sweatshirt on?
Yeah, this is a hoodie.
So you can do those also.
We do hoodies, handbags. That's primarily going to be on the screen print side. I don't like running hoodies through the printer for some reason. So
I don't blame you.
We'll definitely screen press. We have lower MOQs. If a company wanted a bunch of shirts for their employees, a lot of shops want 72 shirts. We come in at 48. And so it's simple, and you'll save a couple bucks on that too.
And you can do whatever quantity somebody wants. If they want 100 or something, or 200 or something. So it starts with a phone call.
Yeah.
Give Shelby a call, talk about what you need, and then we go from there.
That's it. Yeah, every order's different, so we tend to tune into each individual customer and try to accomplish what they're looking for.
Right, and it's very personalized. You're the owner, you're the operator.
Absolutely.
In other words, you're not some big corporation where you don't know who you're going to talk to.
Well, we also have an embroidery machine also, so we can embroider hats and lapels and things of that nature as well.
Do they also do hats with the DTG?
It is possible, but the apparatus to make that happen is kind of over the top.
All right. Well, then we'll keep it simple.
Yeah, we have the embroiderer that seems to do a better job on hats.
12 shirts for $100 even.
Yep.
I'd like to see some people take advantage of that, folks. I've bought a lot of shirts in my life. That's a very, very, very good value, all in, including everything. 12 for $100.
Yep.
That's a special Weller Does Delmarva offer. Good till, I don't even know what 2 weeks from today is. We would add 14 days.
Just take it to the end of the month.
Take it to the end of the month. The end of April 2020, that's the offer, okay? One more time, the phone number, Shelby.
Okay, the shop, 302-265-2255, and my mobile, 302-393-1077.
All right. Anything else? Is there a website or a Facebook page?
There is Facebook, Southern Dawg Screen Printing, DAWG.
Okay.
And the website's under construction. We're actually building one now.
Very good. All right. Anything else?
I'm happy to be here with you. And,
well, good. I hope you get something out of it.
Well, we'll see what happens.
So I want people to call you, whether you need that 12 for 100 offer or you just want to talk about something coming up for your business. It's all about advertising. So this is a paid segment. He paid to be here. I'm asking my audience to please support this man and see if you can do some business with him. Okay. Thank you, Shelby.
Thank you, Jim.
I'm going to move on to something else. All right. Have a good weekend. All right, there we go. All right, so give him a call if you have any needs or any interest. And remember, if you missed any information on this show, it's always recorded. So you can always go back to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. And I want to remind Shelby of that. Shelby, you can share this show also after it's over. You can take it and put it on your Facebook page to encourage people to see your interview. Just thought I'd tell you that. I just thought of that, folks. So a lot of bang for the buck being on this show. So that was a 5-minute segment, basically, that turned into about 10 minutes. But anyway, we're not real stingy with the time. But anyway, I just want to let you know that if you ever want to advertise on my show, that is what a 5-minute segment looks like, okay? And then when you hear those mentions, those are another form of advertising. So we do a lot of different things here, but it's on TV, it's on radio. Oh, we've got a phone call on hold. I am ready for this caller. Caller, are you there?
Hey, Jim, how are we doing this morning?
Real good. How you doing?
All right, I had to call because I'm going to take advantage of that deal.
I would say, I forgot it. Was it 12 for 100, right?
Yeah, I'll probably get more than that. That's a bargain that's a bargain any day. I've been buying promotional items, and I tell you what, that can't be beat.
Well, good. So I'm looking forward to seeing your design. When it's done, why don't you take a picture and tag me in it, please?
I will do.
All right. You doing okay?
I'm doing great. I've been working hard this morning.
All right. And just tell me, this is Rick Fowler, right?
Yeah, you know this.
Yep. Well, I mean, as soon as your name popped up, they held a picture up and said, "This is Rick, and he'll be long-winded." No, I'm just kidding you. But what I wanted to ask you was, are you watching on Facebook, radio? Like, how are you hearing or seeing the show?
Well, I've been doing a lot of driving this morning, so it's radio this morning.
Okay. Well, good. And your business is closed on Saturday and Sunday, right?
Right now, we're closed on Saturday and Sunday until we get this mess over with. But we will be open by appointment if we're needed.
And I know that you do a good job there at No Nonsense. But I want to tell you, I get calls. I got one yesterday from our friend Emery West, and he was bragging on you. And I think
he's called me a few times. We're working out some. He's going to buy a laptop from me.
Oh yeah,
had a laptop fixed and.
Yep. And Emery's got lots and lots of money. Okay. So I just
I'll make sure make sure he's charged appropriate.
Right, and don't forget to charge him sales tax. No, I'm just kidding you. All right, well, I'm going to leave you, Rick. So have a happy Easter, my friend.
You too. Have a great Easter, you and Denise.
All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.
All right,
bye. So there you go. Just that quick. He's going to buy 12 or more T-shirts for $100. That's a really good deal, folks. 12 T-shirts, including the shirt, including the design, printed for $100. That's like $8 and some change. Listen to me. I do need to tell you, Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville is an essential business, and it's essential to me, and it's essential to my employees. But we are growing, and we need another salesperson in the very near future, and we need another person to be able to put things on in the shop, put on hitches, pack wheel bearings, fix lights on trailers, along with, we've got George, and so George is going to have himself a right-hand person, but this same person we're hoping can drive a forklift and unload trailers, and when somebody buys a trailer, help them hook up to it. So it's a very mechanical, inside, outside, probably outside 75% of the time, inside 25% of the time. So it's cold when it's cold, and it's hot when it's hot, and it's wet when it's wet. So I need to tell you that. But if you're interested, check us out at Weller's in Bridgeville. And we're also open today till 2. And our hours we're closed Sunday and Mondays. And we're open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 2. But we are asking when you get there, maybe pull up outside, toot your horn. We're going to come out, see what we can do for you. We are very, very busy. I don't know why or how we're so busy, but yesterday was insane. Okay, so be aware. There's a lot of people coming in, a lot of people calling on the phone, and we are at about half staff. All right, we've got some people that just would rather not work right now, and we're not forcing them to. So anyway, I'm just letting you know it's Wellers.com. You can learn a lot there. Like us on Facebook if you would too. We're a likable bunch, at least on Facebook anyway. And I'd love to hear from anybody that wants to comment on the show. Tell me how we're doing. I'll take an email, Jim@Wellers.com. You can send me a message through Facebook. Do you like this show? Does it get on your last nerve? Are you watching it because you just don't want to miss anything? Man, we had some really good offers today. A lot of good guests. And if you're listening and you missed the beginning of the show, check it out. All you got to do is go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com or Weller Does Delmarva on YouTube or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. That's the quickest way. Just go to Facebook. And for the people watching on Facebook, I saw a lot of names pop up. Thank you very much for that. I'm only looking at one page. I know we've got numerous pages that it's on. And again, if you are listening and you own a business and you're like, Jim, I want to get some messages out there. I want to say things. I want to come on and be interviewed with you, or I want you to say it for me. I don't ever want to be interviewed with you. Whatever you may want to do. My show is not only on the radio. There is no show like this show. I'm on many, many different platforms. We're on like 6 or 7 Facebook pages. We are on YouTube. We are on TV Delmarva, which is on channel 14, but also on your Roku device and an Amazon Fire Stick, okay? We're also on Delaware 105.9. So we're everywhere. After your ad has run, it's now captured within the show. So anybody that goes back on any of those platforms and watches it again, there's another ad you get for free. So you buy an ad one time, and I can pretty much assure you it's going to be viewed many more times after that. So I just want to say thank you to all of my advertisers. I want to say thank you to Eagle Wings Sauce, and I want you to look them up because they are at DelawareSauceCompany.com. DelawareSauceCompany.com. And I want to tell you, they've got a store in Seaford that's actually open on Saturday and Sundays from 10 to 3, other days by appointment if you want to order some sauces or pick up some sauces. And they are located right next to the M&T Bank on Stein Highway in Seaford. 337 is the phone number, 337-6399, 337-6399. And they also can, they have a private label program. There's restaurants you eat in that have their sauce and they've private labeled them. I think we need to get a private label Weller Does Delmarva sauce. I think we need to think about that. A Weller Does Delmarva sauce so we can all get sauced. That's not even funny. That's not even funny, Jim Weller. I don't even know why you're saying such a thing. It just sounded funny. But anyway, so that's that. Listen, folks, this coronavirus has affected all of us. I want you to be encouraged. And I want you to remember, tomorrow's Easter. The tomb is empty. So if you don't know what that means, check that out. Let that reflect on you just a little bit. But Jesus died and rose for us so that we can dwell in eternity with him. So I want to remind you, this life is short. You know, we're all fearful that we're going to die. But you got to make sure you think about where you're going to dwell after you die, eternity. A lot of people's like, oh, there's no such thing as heaven or hell. You better hope you're right, because if you're wrong, you're lost. So that's about it, everybody. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Thank you for watching and listening to my show. Tell your friends about it. And share this show as soon as it's over on Facebook. See y'all. Thank you. Goodbye. And happy. Bye-bye.
The preceding program was a paid commercial presentation.
You're watching TV Delmarva.